Kris, just one for me, and that is just in the not all victories are created equal column. You know, on a bit of a slide, facing a provincial rival, trying to catch up to your real physical game. How do you feel like the locker room came together on the ice and off the ice after that win?
Yeah, I mean, coming off those 3 games against Toronto, we knew we needed a big effort. I thought our game got better as the game progressed, so it's a big win. That's the team that's behind us in the standings, so they're a good team. They're coming off a situation where their coach got fired, so we knew they'd be at their best, and it was a big 2 points.
Derek Van Diest, Post Media.
Hey, Kris, you're coming up on another 3-game series here. I just wanted to know what you learned from the first 3-game series you played against the Maple Leafs, and what can you take from that into this 3-game series against Ottawa?
I think this first game's you kind of got to look at it like a playoff series. It's first game you play against them is very important. You got to set tones. You got to establish your game early, get your forecheck, get confidence in your game and your group, and I can't really look into the 3 games. You just got to make sure you're ready for that first one. And I think it was a good start last night, getting a win against Calgary, and we're preparing for Ottawa now.
Does that first game kind of set the tone for this series? Because I guess if you win that first game, then you're expecting the other team's kind of chasing the series after that.
In a way, I mean, anytime you get into a series, if you can get momentum, grab momentum early, it creates confidence in your game. But Ottawa's they're a good team. They're a good young team that are playing really well right now. So we're gonna have to have our best effort and come to work, and we expect a tough match.
Jim Matheson, Post Media.
Kris, you had 2 assists last night, and a lot of people are saying, where'd that offense come from? I look at your stats, and you were offensive defenseman as a junior, so you still have that in your toolkit?
Oh, I guess last night I did. I don't know. I try and you always want to try and create. I've been known more of a defenseman now, but if there's times where I feel like I can jump in and try and help the team offensively, I'm going to try and do that. I'm always working on that. Watching videos, see where I can get better at it, and hopefully I can continue to help in that way.
At what point when you got to the NHL, did your offensive work in junior take a backseat to I guess playing more of a shutdown, block shots kind of role?
I think it started a little bit when I got in St. Louis with Hitch the second time. Got paired with Roman Polak kind of as a shutdown pairing. Played well in that role, and then it kind of, when I got to Calgary, that's what their main focus was. Is there's a lot of jobs, a lot of guys vying for jobs, and it was to play defensively, block shots, kind of play that gritty type work that the coaches wanted the D to play. So from then on, I kind of took on that role. I wanted to play more, and that was the way to do it.
Paul Gazzola, Oilers TV.
Hey Kris, we've seen Dave use a bit of a rotating cast of defensemen this year based on matchups and different roles. From the player's perspective, what are the positives of having that group of defenders that can perform on a nightly basis?
Yeah, I think it shows the depth on our back end. If guys are banged up or if there's some injuries, guys can step in and play some big minutes. So that's key for a team to have success. Is if things aren't going right, or if you get into some injury troubles, that you have guys that can step right in. So I think the guys who've been kind of coming in and out, myself included, I think we've done a good job, and the coaches do a good job with the attack squad getting us ready if we do get the chance.
And having said that, do you feel like you have more to give on a night when you are in, kind of like last night with 2 assists?
I think you don't want to try and change your game. I think you're at this level for a reason. The way you play, and does it give you a little bit more energy? Yeah, I guess you want to stay in the lineup, and it gives you that fire to try and stay in the lineup. But at the same time, you're trying to stay within yourself and trying to keep building your game to help the team win.
Jim Matheson.
I just have one more question, Kris. From your vantage point, how did you see Darnell fighting Milan Lucic? And obviously Lucic was an Oiler at one time, and Darnell and Luch were, you know, if not buddies, good friends. How did you see that fight as a defenseman from the bench?
Yeah, I give a lot of credit to Nursey there. He stepped up against a guy who's, if not, he's one of the toughest guys in the league. We've known that. We've played with Luch. He's a great guy, but I mean, to step up and fight him, that's something. So I give a lot of credit to Nursey. That's you know, that he's a big part of our team, the leader, and I think he felt that our team was at a little bit of a lull and he needed a spark, and you know, him and Neither both stepped up, and I think that kind of changed our game around.